What's going on, everybody? TheKennyDubz here with another weekly update for the global version of Mega Man X Dive for January 10th, 2024. So, first and foremost, we got a new character this week. There is a unique login bonus. I have a picture of that here somewhere on screen. And there's a few other things you might have noticed here as well. But first, let's take a look at the notice board. All right, so first up, Banner 1, Super Bass and Boomerang Blade. Both received a major buff. That's really good. Second, I saw this in the changes. Was that MH Layer Program Update? I was really excited about this for like 5 seconds. So the letters MH made me think Monster Layer. I was like, oh, Nebula Joy actually made a new character. That's cool. And then after 5 seconds of thinking about it, I was like, they probably mean Maverick Hunter Layer. So then I got a lot less excited because it's not a new character. It's just reusing resources for, reusing resources to give the illusion that we have a new character. Again, maybe she's good, so let's see. So Maverick Hunter Layer. Maverick Hunter Layer, I don't think that was the name of her skill. Renewdicon. It probably was. I don't remember much about X8. Swing the saber to inflict damage to the target within an area in consecutive lunges to continuously deal damage. Again, a 2-second to show time upon activating the first part of the skill, because this is a 2-step skill here. First, swing the saber, and then you do the lunge part. Modifier chip mobility, reduce time by 20%. Power increase damage multiply the second phase by 20%. Then soft spot hitting a target with the first phase will immobilize the target. Not true mobilize, so it's not that great, but better than nothing. Second skill, Maverick Hunter Tenshoha. Expend a beam of light that can continuously deal damage to all targets within the area, gain a 1-second true show time upon activation. Modifier chips, power increase damage by 20%. Maverick Hunter protection, gain enhanced damage state when activating the skill, reducing damage taken by 25%. Can't be removed, which can stack up to 2 times. That's actually pretty nice. So that have to last about probably 6 seconds at least, because it can be stacked, so it has to last at least a little bit more than the skill cooldown itself, so that you can stack it twice. And then the third modifier chip, soft spot, hitting a target, mobilize the target. So again, another mobilize. Again, not true mobilize, but better than nothing. So now that I don't, they didn't, hold on, let me just make sure. Passive 1, passive 2, passive 3, yeah. Okay, so they didn't make it like a clear separation showing that these are the passive skills, which is kind of silly. But Chain Blast damage register of Tenshoha has accelerated by 35%. Melee Buster Mastery, equipped with a Buster and a melee weapon, increase damage by 45%, reduce damage taken by 20%. It's not bad. Kind of surprising considering they've usually been going quite hard with the damage amp and damage mitt. Maybe she has more damage mitt in her kit, aside from this defense protection here. But 20%, that's still not bad because alongside this, that's 50. So that'd be a 70% damage mitt total. Only 20 for existing though. Weapon crit rate, hitting with a weapon increases crit rate by 18%, which can stack up to 10 times, okay. When in battle, decrease damage taken by 15%. Okay, so here's another one. So minus 35% by for just existing. Not bad. Maverick Hunter speed plus true no skill. Upon activating Tenshoha, first part, so the dash, gain a 28% speed increase that lasts 10 seconds. That's pretty big. That stacks up to 2 times, so you can get up to, what's it, 58%. Speed increase is pretty good. Hitting a target with Tenshoha inflicts no skill status on the target for 3 seconds, which cannot be removed. So a true no skill, that's very, very interesting. I'm assuming it's the first part of Tenshoha as well, because it just doesn't specify, so I'm not actually sure. No skill damage plus. When Tenshoha inflicts 4% more damage to target affected with the no skill status. Okay, so they're leaning really hard into the Tenshoha. Wait, Tenshoha is the 2-step one, right? No, Tenshoha is the beam. Okay. Okay. So that's the beam. I just confused the skills in my head. Defense per hitting target with Tenshoha lowers the target's defense, increase damage taken by 45%. So they really want you to use seems like the Tenshoha as like your big go-to move. Because it places like a cone on the ground, like shoots upward and deals damage that way. And if you get the stun from the other move, from your dash, from the Renewed that should be pretty easily to manage, or whatever weapon you have, I guess, as well. I'll make it easier. Okay, defense break. Never going to healing heals 18%. Max HP after activating Tenshoha. That's actually not bad. Just every time you cast Tenshoha, you get healing. That's good for PvE, which doesn't matter because we have no PvE content. Because it's decent for raid bosses as well. So you have some healing there. You have your crit and things like that. No ability, the prep time for Tenshoha is reduced by 2 seconds. Okay, so you go Tenshoha for 5.5 to 3.5. Ooh, okay, spicy. So secret RDNA. This is what I call the unique RDNA. Buster melee, increased damage by 17%. Not bad. Full HP madness. HP is, why don't they just say 100%? HP is above 99%. Sure, whatever. Increased damage by 60%. That should just say full HP instead of above 99%. But you know what? Whatever. Right. Boomerang blade buffs, 40% damage, real time is 2 seconds. I don't know what it was before. I think it was a little bit higher before. I think it was like 3.5. Fire rate, 5 second, 50 mag, 15 range. Passive 2, hitting a target with this weapon now increases crit rate by 30, which can stack up to 3 times. I wonder if that includes like the multiple blades, because I'm pretty sure you get multiple blades off of wait, am I thinking of boomerang blade? I might be thinking of the wrong weapon there. Passive 4, piercing blade can trigger at once now every 2 seconds. It's not too bad. Damage target increase damage 20%. Pretty good. Rogue getting some changes as well. Rogue Fist now fires 3 shockwaves, which is quite nice for him. True Zero Z, the range on Zero Knuckle got a significant increase, which I don't know if that's good or not, because we don't know how much a significant range increase is. But it'll make it easier to hit. We'll have to see how that plays out in PvP. Following that event, we got this event, which, sure, I guess. It's the new year, so I'm surprised we didn't get the new year event, realistically. But you know what, that's fine. This is just the, what is it? Special Wily number 1, which is like the base challenge, Mega Man base. Raid practice mode, a raid boss simulation with no participation rewards. Now you can test your characters to your heart's desire, which is pretty cool. Really surprised it took them this long to add that, but you know what? Cool. Minor changes: card loadout, max loadout 7 to 10 slots, courtesy of TheKennyDubz. Thank you for the suggestion. Oh, okay. I didn't exactly suggest that. I just kind of asked. I was like, hey, can we get more card slots? And Zero was like, I think Zero said that he'll look into it or something. I don't remember exactly what Zero said. I could put a screenshot of it, but I mean, I do appreciate getting more card slots. That'll help out people. You know, that actively have multiple cards that they want to save. You know, maybe for like raid bosses, PvP. You know, or what have you, because you might have different setup for different parts of like raid boss fights. All right, and we have some more changes over here. Vengeful Vials, Vengeful Round, Shoe Sign only lasts 1 second, which I think it was 2 seconds before, maybe it was 1.5, something like that. Range on the third ship goes from 20 to 15. Again, we don't really know what that means. Just know it has less range now, so that's, you know, just be mindful of that if you're using Vengeful Vial. Super Mega Man passive 5, more beat. Instead of an extra activation, the passive now raises the max number of attacks for supporting beat to 12, which is interesting. Their Rogue's unique RDNA. This actually, some people noticed this last week. I didn't notice it because I didn't think to look. This was actually on Star Force Mega Man, and I think Zero had said to leave it on Star Force Mega Man. Which that's kind of weird because Star Force Mega Man doesn't have any other synergies with the with melee weapons, if I remember correctly. But you know, when you put 2 melee weapons, just damage by 27%, which is quite nice. Double the melee nightmare, I like that because his weapon is a nightmare. And then slot 5, 65% damage plus, and HP as well, 65%. Increase damage by 30%. I don't know how much is actually gonna matter because Rogue does have iframes and stuff, but at least in the PvP, like meta, if you can just outrange Rogue and like one tap him, like these patches don't really do very much. Following that, we have Super Bass. Super Bass is a character that I don't think got any time to shine in the global version. Maybe got a little bit, not as much, nearly as much as it did in the Taiwan version. But yeah, because he was unfortunately reckoned with there. But because of our schedule got changed a lot, we didn't get too much time to play around with Super Bass. So base buster cooldown 5 seconds, slight damage increase, now grants 1 second shoot time activation. Chip 3.5 enhanced tracking. Enhanced tracking, it didn't have tracking before. It just kind of fired 3 shots, and if you were point blank, you could get all 3 shots to land on the one target, which means they basically die. Because that's like 600% damage multiplier. Maybe I should do it twice. I don't remember it exactly. Though that shouldn't be the case now anymore in PvP because we have more HP, if I remember correctly. I now can pierce terrain. That's huge for Super Base. The tracking and piercing terrain is actually insane. That's a huge buff. I like that a lot there, because one of the biggest problems about Super Base is that he kind of wanted to be within brawl range, in order to get his bread and butter like combos off. And now that it can pierce terrain and has tracking, that's really good. Sweeping laser, slight damage increase. I don't know how much slight damage increase it is. Next one in battle, increase damage by 20%. Not bad. Increase damage of base buster by 20%. Okay. That could possibly be dangerous. Like I said, it was 200% multiplier before, which makes up to 300% with the third modifier chip. I don't know what it is right now though. So increases it by 20% plus with the slight damage increase. I have no idea what that means. Patch of 2, the buster increase damage by 20% and decrease damage taken by 20%. I think this was this was kind of in his DNA before. Like, he definitely had a Buster Mastery passive, and then he had a Buster Adaptability passive in his DNA. We'll have to see if that's still there. The activation from both skills now matches their respective cooldown. Because before, the Evil Energies passive, it was a little bit more than the cooldowns, right? That's just what I remember. I don't remember how much more at this point. Fixating 1 sweeping laser, now healed 50% attack damage. Okay. I think you just got a damage multiplier, or like, didn't you just have healing for using, for beating things with Super Base before? Like the Baton card? I think so. Fixating 2 when equipped with 2 busters, equip damage by 30%, reduce damage taken by 30%, which is very nice to have there. Oh, and his unique DNA is super mid-range, which sounds so stupid to me. Like, super mid-range, like, come on. That's like me going somewhere. It's like, yeah, let me get an extra medium. It's like, what? Yeah, extra medium. Right next to the medium. And targeted mid-range, increase damage by 15%. 50% damage plus my HP is above 50%. Increased damage, decreased damage taken by 15%. That's not bad. I don't know how I feel about them adding all these HP range required things. I mean, it might be okay. For some characters. Just not sure how it really would be for Super Base, because he does have healing and he does decent defenses and things like that. Don't forget to come over and collect your rewards from the raid boss if you did it. I didn't do it because my guild literally consists of me right now, so I just didn't do anything. I also just don't really feel like playing the game all that much right now. So yeah, be sure to come over here and claim your contribution rewards if you have not gotten them already. Look at the practice raid boss. Right now, it seems to be Reaper Sigma. I don't know if I can. Also, I have 7 out of 5 challenges. I don't know if that's intended or not, because this is supposed to be just like a practice kind of thing, so you can test characters. So there is that. But yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to have 7 out of 5. I don't. Maybe I don't know. That's kind of weird. Coming over here to the shop, as per usual, be sure to pick up your daily free EM packs. Other than that, I don't think there's anything here worth buying. As usual, you can buy the super limited vouchers, the holiday mega rerun vouchers, if you really want. Oh, is this banner? I guess this banner is still. It has to be still up if you can still buy these, right? Like I usually say, I don't recommend buying anything other than the daily packs here. Because if you buy these for about $18-ish after tax, at least for me over here. You get 3,000, you get 2,700 EM, which is a roughly, it's close to 3 pulls, 310 pulls, and you get the other extra bonuses aside from that as well. Coming over here to the event tab, do not forget to pick up the rest of your rewards if you did not grab all of them. I think I grabbed all of mine. I did. I didn't get all the ones I wanted because I didn't feel like playing the rest of it, but be sure to come in here and click collect all, make sure you're not missing anything. And then over here for Special Wily number 1, we have this event here. This is going to be a prize box type of event. So you get your tickets here. Then you're going to click on lottery, and then you will eventually clear out this this phase. Then you move on to phase 2. Do the same thing in phase 2. Clear out the rewards there. And you have to clear out the rewards because that's just the way it's set up. Like, you can't just get like whatever the top rewards are. Like, you can like Pokemon Masters or something like that to clear it out. And then I would just say make sure, if you are doing the event, make sure you at least clear up to phase 4, because after phase 4 there are no more elemental metals. So there's what, 50, I think it's 250, right? No, 200 elemental metals, right? Is this 50 in each phase? Yeah, so 200 elemental metals there. All right, let's talk banners. The Happy New Year banner is still here, which again is weird to me because we still don't have the New Year's event rerunning, but you know what, whatever. If you still have your holiday rerun vouchers, you can use them here. I still have not used mine. Maybe I'll use them here because I don't have New Year's Iris, but I mean, again, I don't know, maybe. There's just no units that I want in the game right now, so it doesn't really matter when I use them. Like, I might just end up holding them until the game ends. Here is Maverick Hunter Lair. And as you can see here, she is not Monster Hunter themed, so it's definitely Maverick Hunter, not Monster Hunter. 150 pity, so that's 15 multi-pulls there. So just be aware of that if you go to try it and pull her. Good luck to everyone trying to pull her. Hopefully you get her. There is one free multi, so you could get very, very lucky there. And then here comes the Super Base banner here, Super Base Boomerang Blade. Okay, this is the one I was thinking of. So this should have a multi-blade option there. And here you can use your super limited vouchers. Again, you can see here, I have not used any of mine recently. I still have 4 from the past 4 streams we have. So there's that. I think I have both of these weapons already, or both Super Base and a Boomerang Blade. So I'm definitely not using them here. And real quick, down here, you can see we have Maverick Hunter Lair, which is kind of weird to me that True Zero Z is down there. I guess like it doesn't even make sense that why he's at he's I guess elemental alphabetical from when the characters they were adding, I suppose. But like M comes before V, so like I don't know what kind of order they're adding these in. But yeah, here's Lair. She has like the Omega aura, like the other characters. So there's that. She has her DNA, which is pretty interesting there. Hitting a target with Tenshoha, lowest target's defense increase. Oh wait, did I read that already? Oh yeah, no, I did. Okay, yeah, no, I definitely did. All right, yeah. First place and the player killer too, boss killer. Okay, pretty nice stuff there. I'm actually kind of curious. Okay, White Tron has her DNA, but she might have gotten her DNA a while ago. I want to see, did Base and Trouble get their DNA yet? Okay, Base and Trouble got their DNA. I don't know when this happened, but they didn't always have their DNA. And I am kind of curious, actually. Did they actually end up fixing this? They did not. They ended up leaving Rogue's DNA on Star Wars Mega Man. I don't know if they're actually going to fix this either. Like I said, it's kind of weird because he doesn't really have any inherent synergy with melee weapons, and I don't think they're going to rework the A-rank units because they just end up making S-rank versions of them instead. So that's interesting there at the very least. And just to show energy feedback on hub style Mega Man EXE. You can see we need to defeat a target weapon or skill, recover HP. So I don't know if they're going to be doing that for all characters or not, but I mean, I guess it'll be interesting to see what they do going forward. Anyway, that's it for this patch update. At least of the things that that I have seen. Event ranking rewards are here. Okay, so come claim those from the raid boss. I'm going to claim those. But yeah, that's it. Good luck to everyone pulling for Maverick Hunter Lair. Hopefully get her within, you know, a reasonable amount of pulls. As per usual, there will be a short upload later tonight if there is a stream from Mixed Dive, usually within an hour to hour and a half after the stream is over. Have a YouTube short with the activation codes going live, and my post on Reddit as well. So yeah, that's it for this week, and I'll catch you guys next time. Later.